Man, let me tell you about this one night in Akron, Ohio, that still sticks with me, changed how I see things, you know? It's late, pushing midnight, and Major Cassandra Reed's cruising home in her plain black government SUV. Nothing fancy, just her humming to some old jazz, mind already half in bed after a long meeting at the base up in Cleveland. Thin bambered and blue lights flash in her rear view, and she's like, what now? She pulls over, cool as ever, hands on the wheel, waiting. Out steps Officer Jake Harlan, a guy who's been patrolling these streets for years, badge practically glued to his ego. He's tall, got that swagger like he owns the road, hand already twitching near his holster. License and registration. He snaps. No hello, no nothing, just a flashlight blinding her. Cass, she's calm, rolls the window down halfway, asks real polite. Officer, mind telling me why you pulled me over? His eyes narrow, like she's already stepping out of line. You were swerving, maybe drinking, he says, voice sharp like a knife. Cass raises an eyebrow. She hasn't touched a drop, hasn't swerved an inch. I wasn't, she says, steady, handing over her ID. And this is a government vehicle. I'm a federal employee. Jake barely glances at it, smirks. Military, huh? Doesn't put you above the law. She doesn't bite, just keeps her cool, but when he barks, step out of the car, now, her jaw tightens. She's thinking, this guy's looking for a fight, and I'm not giving it to him. So, real slow, she pulls out her phone, hits record, and says, just so we're clear, this is being documented. Jake freezes for a split second, but his ego's louder than his common sense, and he doubles down. Out now. Cass steps out, all 5'8" of her radiating this quiet strength, like she's faced worse than this guy in desert convoys. He makes her walk a line under the streetlights, like she's some drunk kid on a Saturday night. She aces it, perfect balance, no slurring, nothing. Still, he slaps her with a ticket for failure to signal, smirking like he's won something. Cass takes it, gives him a look that could cut steel, and drives off. But Jake? He doesn't know that ticket's about to turn his world upside down. See, Cass isn't just some officer, some major, runs logistics for half the Midwest, got a silver star from her time in Iraq, and she's not about to let this slide. Not for her, but for every soldier she mentors, every person who's ever been bullied by a badge. Back at her base in Dayton, she's up at dawn, filing a complaint with the inspector general, her phone footage already with her lawyer. She's not mad. She's focused. Years of leading troops taught her that. Meanwhile, Jake's back at the station, laughing it off with his buddy, Officer Lopez, saying, some Fed lady tried to pull rank on me. Lopez goes quiet, says, wait, you mean Major Reed? She spoke at the academy, managed the real deal. Jake just scoffs, but that seed of doubt? It's planted. Fast forward, and Jake's sitting in a courtroom, sweating in a cheap suit, when Cass walks in full dress uniform, medals gleaming, every step screaming authority. The room hushes. Her lawyer plays the footage. Jake's barking, his hand on his gun, her calm voice cutting through his nonsense. The jury's leaning in, you can feel it. Jake's lawyer tries to spin it. Officer Harlan was just doing his job, ensuring safety. Cass doesn't flinch. I was sober, compliant, driving straight. There was no safety issue. The judge, this no-nonsense woman, raises an eyebrow at Jake. Why escalate? She asks. Jake mumbles, she seemed evasive. But the footage doesn't lie, and when he admits he'd have backed off if he knew her rank, the jury's faces say it all. 3 days later, verdict's in. Cass wins. Constitutional violation, $30,000 in damages, and a permanent mark on Jake's record. He's on leave now, precinct whispering he might not come back. Cass. She's back at work. No interviews, no drama, just doing her job. But at a training session, she tells her recruits, respect isn't your rank, it's how you carry it. Power without discipline. That's just a bully with a badge. Here's the thing, Cass didn't just win a case. She exposed a crack in the system. Jake thought his badge made him untouchable, but she showed him power's nothing without accountability. So what do you think? Was Cass right to take it to court, or should she have let it go? Drop a comment. Tell me your take. Have you ever faced someone who thought they were above the rules? Let's talk.